Rome is home to 4 classic pasta dishes: cacio e pepe, gricia, carbonara, and amatriciana. So we are continuing a 4-part series featuring one every week. Last week we showed you how to make cacio e pepe, and today we'll teach you a spaghetti alla gricia, because that's what we're cooking and you are gonna love it. Let's cook. It is very hard to determine where spaghetti alla gricia originated. Probably in Amatrice, a couple of hours away from Rome. In fact, some people call this dish the white amatriciana because it uses the same ingredients minus the tomatoes. Again, there are only 3 ingredients besides the spaghetti: pecorino Romano, freshly ground black pepper, and guanciale, which is pork jowl, actually the cheeks of the pork, that are cured much like pancetta. Guanciale is a key ingredient for this region and this recipe. Italian-made guanciale is not easy to find, but you can get American versions online, which is what we're using today. I cannot wait. Let's cook. So first, let's get organized. The French call this mise en place, and all mise en place is having all the ingredients and the tools that you need right in front of you. Cooking is always about ingredients, time, and temperature, and that is why it's so important to find great ingredients and pay attention to your temperature and technique. We'll prep all the ingredients and put them in what we call the conga line, which is nothing but the order in which they appear in the recipe. Let's prep. And now it's time for shout outs. These are the people that are cooking our food, taking pictures and letting us know about it. You should try it. Man, Kathy had a whole week of Gus in the kitchen. She made the surf and turf pasta. She made the picanha on the grill, the fish tacos, the chicken steaks, and the French omelet the whole week. And they all looked amazing. We love it when you cook our food. In fact, we get inspired, so keep them coming. Okay, we're ready to go. As you can see, the conga line is ready. Very simple ingredients, just 4 including the pasta, right? We got the guanciale, spaghetti, we got the pecorino, and black pepper, and we're gonna crack some more as we go. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, we got the pasta water already here boiling, and so we're gonna render the guanciale. And rendering, all that means is that we're gonna get rid of some of that fat, and we want, can you see the fat is just kind of white? We want that to be translucent, and we want it to be crispy outside but not tough through. We want it to be soft inside. Okay, now this process is going to be at medium heat or so, and it's probably going to take like 10 minutes. So we'll just come back when we're further along. All right, so guanciale is cooking, rendering. You want to make sure, sometimes it will get a little bit crisp like this. You want to make sure you put as low a heat as possible. And we're now going to add the pasta to the water. I don't know if you can see there, but I don't have a lot of water. And the reason for that is that I want this water to be starchy, okay? And this spaghetti is gonna release a lot of starch. We're gonna use some of that water in the pasta sauce, right? And that's really one of the tricks the Italians use, they call that mantecare. An emulsion is created between this fat, the cheese, and the pasta water. Okay, so we're gonna take out the guanciale, and got a little bit crisp in some areas, but it's still soft to the touch, okay? Now, this is important. The spaghetti here says 12 minutes for al dente. We're gonna cook it to about 8 minutes or so. You want it just under al dente, which literally means to the tooth for the Italians, right? Why are we doing that? Because we're gonna finish cooking the spaghetti in the pan. Now you see there's quite a bit of fat here. We're gonna take some of it out, maybe half, and then we're gonna start adding some of this pasta water, and you'll see that to deglaze this pan a little bit and kind of start creating a cream. Okay, so the pasta is almost done. Move that over here because we're gonna use that water. When we're heating up this oil here, actually gonna get some of that water. We're almost like deglazing this pan. Some people use wine for this, and some people use vinegar. I just want it to be as classic and rustic as possible. Get this out. Lower that heat a little bit. Some of this water. Make sure I'm holding it up because the heat was too high. Just want some heat, but not burning up. The heat went down a little bit. A little bit more of that water. So I can add this pepper now. And you can use more pepper to taste. And we're going to start adding the cheese now. I'm going to do this with the heat off. Cheese. See, it starts to get creamy. A little bit more of the water, just a little bit.
Without heat?
Yeah, without heat, so the cheese doesn't clump up. See, it wants to do that. You see how it's doing that right here? That's it. Now we're gonna add the guanciale. Okay, so we're gonna get this on the plate. Just put a little mound like this. Extra cheese. Let's get those on top. And a little extra pepper. And here we go. A little bit of that guanciale. Simple perfection. It's just amazing. And you know what? We have our dear friend and office manager here extraordinaire, Veronica Molina. She's gonna come and taste because she's like a pasta super freak, right? This is yours. Try to get some guanciale.
Excited. Delicious, perfect.
It's simple, but it has like a lot of flavor, right?
A lot of flavor, so smooth, creamy. You can feel the cheese and the pepper is just perfect.
Yeah, the pepper. Joanna, you should try it too. Let me just hold it and you can come and try it.
Okay, so hello everyone. I was a little behind the cameras today, as always. And let's see. Okay, the perfect bite, and then I'll grab the guanciale.
Friday night dinner. Cook at home.
Yummy dance.
Wow, it is.
Better you should do a yummy dance.
Oh,
too.
I'm going because it's so good.
Oh wow.
It's so good, so unexpected, and I think Gus has that one's for you.
Yeah, Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir.
Cheers.
Actually, the guanciale is perfect because it gives it a little bit of and then means like the flavor, like the strong flavor, and then the pasta and everything is so subtle with the cheese and creamy, like cream without cream, right? So it's perfect. And the pepper it's like the little punch that it needs. It is salty, it's not too salty, but it's perfect. It just, everything works. So yeah, cheers.
It really works.
And I'll bring Gus
Gus
back. Great job, Mr. Gus.
All right.
Get him back.
Okay, let's switch. What I want to do is I want to try the wine, right? The wine works. It's a Pinot Noir. It's a little bit peppery, but not too much. It goes great with this. Now, so this girl's getting married. We're starting celebration now, right? By this time, in a couple of weeks, right? She's Done.
Yeah.
Love it. We love her so much.
Okay.
Now, listen, guys. 4 things. Subscribe, hit like, share with your friends, and
Follow.
cook it.
Oh, of course. You will enjoy it so much. Yes.
Okay, and cook it. You have to cook it. You really have to try the whole series. It's just unbelievable. So what are we doing next? We're doing probably the most famous one of all 4, spaghetti carbonara. Oh my God. Come back and see us.